Welcome to my Hawaiian presentation. This is my dad. That's my sister, Lauren, she's 20. And my brother, Jace, is 14. And my mom. And here's my presentation about Hawaii. Here are some pictures. Hawaii is the most popular state in the United States. The capital of Hawaii is Honolulu, and it is located 2,000 miles away from the mainland. Hawaii is a beautiful place and known for its beaches. The outstanding place is full of tourists, great food, traditions, and so much more. And Hawaii is a very expensive place to visit, but it's totally worth it. The Hawaiian Islands were formed from a hotspot in the Pacific Plate. This caused the Hawaiian island chain to form. There are a total of 137 islands in Hawaii. The 6 major islands are Kauai, Oahu, Molokai, Lanai, Maui, and Hawaii. Kauai is known as the Garden Isle, and it is a very popular place for tourists with about 140,000 visitors a month. Oahu is known as the heart of Hawaii, and it holds the capital, which is Honolulu. There are 570,000 tourists that visit each month. Molokai is similar to Kauai, and they are both known for their beauty. 58,885 people visit Molokai each year. That is a lot lower than every other island. This is because there was a disease that broke out many years ago. Lanai is more adventurous and rugged land to hike on. And it is similar to the amount of visitors in Molokai, and it has 75,010 tourists annually. Maui is the most popular place because it has the most beautiful beaches, and it has 300,000 visitors each month. And the island of Hawaii has about 175 visitors each month, and it's known for its volcanoes, ancient culture, and amazing scenery. Hawaiian food. Anywhere you go, there are foods that represent that place. A coconut is the most well-known fruit in Hawaii. It is not rare to drink a coconut wherever you go. The most popular foods to try when traveling to Hawaii are the Hawaiian plate, and it has poke in it, which is chunky raw fish, luau stew, which includes artichoke, banana, cheese, milk, melon, and so much more. Mochi is also very popular, and it is dessert with ice cream, strawberry, and chocolate. There are some pictures. Hawaiian culture. Hawaii is known for its beauty and nature. Some famous traditions in Hawaii include wearing leis, which are the flower necklaces, and celebrating, chanting, greeting someone with a kiss on the cheek. King Kamahala Day, and that's celebrating the founder of Hawaii. Having sashimi, which is pierced fish, on New Year's Eve. The most common part of Hawaii's culture is hula dancing. Desmond, in the article Representation of Indigenous Cultures Considering the Hawaiian Hula, written in 1997, states the physical attributes of the hula girl: dark hair, grass skirt, beckoning smile, encapsulate and cultural stereotype of Hawaii as a hospitable tourist destination. This analyzes the natural language of Hawaiian culture, and it demonstrates the value they have in Hawaii. It is important to know other cultures and the way they live and their differences. There are so many fun things to do in Hawaii. Some things include visiting volcanoes, snorkeling, hiking, whale watching, scuba diving, swimming with dolphins, and there are so many other things to do. Adelaide, in her 2006 article, 5 Things to Do in Hawaii, stated, take in beautiful mountains in every shade of green, spectacular waterfalls, canyons, mountains, valleys, and secluded beaches. Adelaide also says, Molokini is the most popular snorkeling site in the state, as it is Hawaii's clearest waters, which are teeming with colorful creatures. This just explains how beautiful the state of Hawaii is. There are so many things to do in the stay that you would not do on a normal vacation. Of course, that most entertainment costs money, but it's worth it in the end. One of the most famous attacks on the United States was located in Hawaii, Pearl Harbor. The attack on Pearl Harbor was a surprise military attack by the Japanese against a base at Pearl Harbor in Honolulu. Suski, in her 2021 article, 4 historians consider the consequences of the Day of Infamy, December 7th, 1941. States, this proved the outcome despite Japan being far inferior to the U.S. in terms of national strength, natural resources, and production capacity. This attack led to World War II. This war was between the United States, France, United Kingdom, and Italy, and Japan. There is a memorial at Pearl Harbor in Honolulu, Hawaii that marks 1,102 of the 1,177 sailors and Marines killed during the attack. When vacationing in Hawaii, it is important to take a trip to the memorial to remember the lives lost in the tragic attack. Here are some Hawaii prices. Milk is $8.49 in Hawaii and $1.48 in Ohio. Eggs are $4.49 in Hawaii and $2.67 in Ohio. Dasani water is $14.99 in Hawaii and $5.99 in Ohio. And gas is $7.25 as of, I think, 2 days ago, and $5.09 here. Some facts is Hawaii is completely made up of islands, and the nickname for Hawaii is the Aloha State. The state flower is yellow hibiscus. Surfing was invented in Hawaii, and they greet each other with a hug instead of a handshake. And there are no snakes in Hawaii, and 21,383 species have been recorded in the Hawaiian Islands. In conclusion, Hawaii is a luxurious place to go on vacation with family and friends. Hawaii is one of the top places to go on a honeymoon. With its glorious beaches and exciting activities, it is so worth the money. I hope to someday visit and explore the beautiful islands of Hawaii. Thank you for watching. You gotta show everybody.